Do it. Oh!
Alright guys, so we're out here deep in California, and we're out here at Cerro Gordo, visiting the ghost town that's out in the mountains somewhere, and it's really cold, according to Elton. Man, it's probably very windy right now, so you can't really hear me, but here's a close-up of my face so you can see the pores. This place used to be a mine town, where you can actually go and get some gold, zinc, lead, whatever, but they closed it down. If you're ever out here and you want to check it out, contact information is in the description, so you can check it out. I'm not an explorer, I'm just here for the ride with Exploring with Josh and the other explorers, so let's do this! We're gonna tip this over.
This breeze out here is amazing.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Everybody's living life right now. Bye, Josh. Thanks for driving us. Yeah! NANI? Ghost Rider in the whip. Who's driving? Who's driving?
Right now, the roads are getting very bumpy for this minivan. Oh, man, we're peeling out left and right. Oh my God. It's starting to get there, but if we take our time, we'll get there, you know? I hope so. I hope so. We drove 3.5 hours out here. We're getting there even if we're hiking after this.
I'll climb these rocks.
Yep. Oh. You should drive this.
We'll abandon the minivan.
We're gonna abandon the minivan.
Yeah, so this is happening. We're getting stuck. Oh, the struggle is real.
Oh my God.
Yo, we got Zaddy, Josh, and Elaine to drive right now.
Josh, you're scraping.
We're barely going up this hill.
Hang on.
John's name. Hang on.
Can we split the bill after?
Let me see what's going on. Oh wow. This is so nice.
This is actually good. You can see the elevation. Look at the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm getting up. I'm going up. I'm going up. Whoa. It's like a scene straight out of the Lord of the Rings movie. Kinda. I wish you were here to witness this, because this is actually really nice. Like the video doesn't do it justice.
Here, we could fall. I don't know where that minivan ain't falling though. We getting there.
Hold on.
Oh. What an experience this is.
I know. And we got a long road ahead of us.
Yo, coming down there at night.
We're gonna be speeding with this minivan.
Initial D style.
Initial D, baby.
Initial D van style.
Hey guys, so we finally made it to the tippity top, the ghost town of Cerro Gordo. Turn my lens off real quick. This is what it looks like. Nothing but mountains, a small town, and there's one guy, which is going to be our tour guide, that lives here, which lives in that house right there. It's very beautiful, actually.
All right, hey dude, nice to meet you, Josh.
Brent?
Thank you, nice to meet you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh man, I'm Jin.
Hey, Brent.
Nice to meet you, man.
Brent, nice to meet you guys.
Question, are we the first one to ride up in a minivan? Or
Say yes. This is the first minivan I've seen making up the hill.
We did it, guys! We made history!
Well done. It's hard to make history here.
yeah, so Elton told me a lot about you. Said you're a god, you know?
A god.
But he told me to bring water. Three like kind of jugs for you if you need it. He was like, yeah, bring some water. So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure like what. But he was like, oh, man, if you need some water,
I'll do it. Yeah. General store at Cerro Gordo.
Oh, okay.
1873. A guy named Victor Beaudry. And at first, the front was a general store, and the back was a butcher shop. And these days, it's kind of the things that I find out in the mines.
Nice.
Back here. So, come on in.
Come on in.
This is it.
Whoa. Yo.
This is sick. So all this stuff was found here. You know, you figure everything from These are dynamite boxes. If you were throwing dynamite, get those.
Can we play with some dynamite?
No, not any live dynamite. That's a little
Okay.
bit too dangerous. But we got boxes. We got old miners, pickaxes, helmets.
Wow, seriously, yeah.
Did you guys like scavenge all through the desert? Is that like how these were found?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So this is all stuff you found?
Yeah. Exactly.
Scavenge.
That's
Nice,
awesome.
nice.
So those structures on the way here, what
Yeah.
are those?
Those are ore chutes. So there would be a mine above them, and then ore would come down in there, and then get loaded into wagons. So back in the day, you have to figure. The thing that is crazy is everything came up and down on mules.
Yeah.
It's not like they had vehicles back then.
Okay.
So 20 mule teams pulled up anything, all the big stuff, the stoves, the ore.
Love the hustle.
Yeah, exactly. That was on TikTok.
Yeah, dude, you're famous on there now. Like on all over YouTube. The man, you're the guy who lives alone in a ghost town.
Yeah, that's become the thing.
It is.
And
It's
the
the thing.
fun
I
stuff
watched
back
you,
in the
bro. I'm
mines.
telling you, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, the TikTok's been fun. The TikTok was a suggestion of Sam and Colby, if you know.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They were up and we were
Yeah.
and they're like, hey, why aren't you on TikTok? I was like, yeah, I don't really want to dance. And they're like, just post what you find, and that's what I did. And
That's awesome.
I have a lot to thank Sam and Colby.
Yeah,
for. So
shout out to them. Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool. There's a lot of artifacts here, to be honest. Look, there's a walkie-talkie. That's from like years ago.
Why did you buy a ghost? Why'd you buy it?
I asked myself that a lot. History, I think, is the easiest answer. Just because, like, I love history. I grew up watching like those Western films, you know, the gun smokes and about like cowboys riding into town and saving the day.
Right.
And then when I read about this town used to be the largest producer of silver for the state of California. You know, something like 4,000 people lived here, and it's just such a rich part of California's history that I just seemed insane that it was even for sale. And so just made it happen, you know. I was like, I need this. And then I didn't know what I was getting into. You never know what you're getting into. I wanted a challenge. I wanted to be like test my limits and see what's possible. This is definitely the biggest test I've ever done. Even bigger test than I would have anticipated. But I love it.
So far in your journey in buying this,
Yeah.
do you feel it's doing better than you thought?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's a different direction than I thought. I thought we were gonna come up here, clean up a couple spots, put it on Airbnb, be set, you know?
Oh.
No. All these buildings need so much renovations. And then earlier this year, we lost the main building, the hotel. It burned down in an electrical fire.
Oh no.
And so that was like, that put us way down. But then,
What about in value too?
tanked everything. But then I started around then making these YouTube videos and to see the community kind of rally behind
Yeah.
it. And like sometimes it takes like tragedy to bring people together.
Right.
And so I think a lot of people were sitting on the sidelines, and when they saw my commitment, like I'm not going anywhere. You know, like I'm here. I'm gonna like fucking do this. And so
Yes.
when people realize that, they realize that like next week I'll have been here for one whole year, calendar year, full time. And so when people see that type of commitment, I think they resonate with them. And so now, because we have this kind of like support behind us, this whole community, I feel better than ever about the project.
Right.
All because of YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself with this place when it's done? Like, what are you trying to do?
So the first thing, I would love for people to come out and stay overnight, you know, because I think it's one thing to come for the day and like kind of get the tour, but to be able to see the light hit different angles of the buildings and then really get to truly explore here is something totally different.
Right.
So the first thing we're gonna have is the hotel of 6 rooms. So there'll be like 6 bedrooms there that people can rent out. And then long term, I plan to put like maybe 10 cabins around the town. And so eventually I hope people to come up, you can stay for the day, have a nice meal, enjoy the scenery, learn some history. Hopefully by then this museum's 3 times as big.